So what got Ed caught was not grave digging. He never got caught.
His taillight was out.
Yeah, he would get what'd you say?
His taillight was out.
Oh, sorry, officer. I was just coming back from the grave site.
She was like that when I found her.
Oh, yeah. No,
Dude, she was already dead. I'm just taking her skin.
I got that from Joanne Fabrics.
You ever heard of Michael's? They had a good deal going on today.
Michelle's.
Yeah, I got about 4 yards of old lady for about 86 cents a yard.
Oh, yeah.
This is up that we can even
It
make
is,
jokes
but
about
it is what it is.
They made 6 movies.
I know.
What the
Inspired.
They made a
original-
cartoon in the 90s. We can't talk about a fucking podcast.
Oh, man.
What are we talking about?
Justin's eyes look crazy under there.
I know. You look like you're high as shit, bro.
Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the Works Every Time podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Philip Garcia, here today with Justin Essenmacher and Markus Oland. Okay, yeah, happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
It either has happened or is about to happen, right?
It's coming up.
It's coming up.
Unless you're watching this later, then it might have already happened.
Yeah, before we get really into the thick of it, let's shout out our sponsors real quick. Let's shout out Back of the Room Tees for your official wet merch. Check all that stuff out at backoftheroomtees.com. Get yourself some new wet merch. Get drippin' in wet merch, and you can make the world a wetter place.
A wetter place.
Look at that. Look at that. Also, shout out to TEJAS Tonic, our day ones. We love you, TEJAS Tonic. Get over to tejastonic.com, TEJAS tonic.com for all of your TEJAS Tonic needs. Use code WETPOD for 15% off.
That's taxes and then some.
Look at you.
Look at me.
Who's who this week?
I don't know.
I can't
That's
tell.
The point of the match.
Yeah. All right. We got to get him out of that thing sooner than later. Also, check out Sunset Strip Comedy Club. That's where you can see us performing most days of the week. It's awesome. SunsetStripATX.com. And also, last but not least, shout out to Podcast Studio Austin.
Yeah.
That's where we are right now. They're amazing. You can actually use code, what is it, JJ? WET. You can use code WET for half off your studio time here, your first studio booking here at Podcast Studio Austin. So do that.
Yeah, if you're in the area, if you're in Austin and you want to start a podcast or you got a podcast and you're traveling, this is a very versatile studio. You can do all kinds of stuff with this place, multiple camera setups. This place is great. So make sure you use that promo code.
WET. Not to mention, this place is of the utmost quality. Everything here is completely tailored to podcasting. Most of this is actually hand-built, not even joking.
Yeah.
And it's an amazing place. So do all
Did I
that.
not say that?
No, you did. I was just even going further into how,
Yeah.
attention to detail this place is.
True.
We've been doing it here for a while. It's awesome. All right. Can we take these off? I'm starting to sweat.
Are you sweating?
I'm not sweating, but I just feel like it's hindering me.
How do you feel like it's hindering you?
What's a good hinder song? It's really good to hear your voice saying my name. It sounds so sweet. Trick or treat. And I'm on the lips of an angel.
Hear your name sounds so sweet.
I'm going to do something crazy, though. Check this out. Watch this.
Yo.
I'm never going to be fully here.
Whoa. He went straight from a
master.
pumpkin terrorist
Yeah.
to a goddamn arms dealer. Doesn't he count?
You see the mustache? I got it nice and thin for you boys.
Yeah.
It's for my costume tomorrow, but yeah.
Nice.
Can we tell the people what the costume is?
Yeah, what are y'all going to be for Halloween? Start with you, Markus.
Okay. Oh. I'm going to be a Michigan football coach who stole plays from the other team. I'm going to have laminated play sheets.
Are you Connor Stallions?
Maybe.
Oh, I
you don't
love
even
this.
know who I am. That's the beauty
Yeah.
of it, right? I'm gonna be dressed like a coach, and I'm gonna have some laminated plays on a little lanyard. I'm thinking I'm gonna label them, Michigan State, Ohio State, Alabama, and I'm probably gonna end up just printing the plays from NFL Blitz.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it'd be an easier image, good old PNG to download and print. Then I'm gonna laminate them at Sunset. Shout out Sunset Strip, helping me out with the lamination.
I'm printing my passport application at Sunset Strip.
Wow.
Shout out to Sunset Strip.
Okay. This can't just be an advertisement for print services.
If you have any print services needed, check out Sunset Strip Comedy Club. Justin, what are you going to be?
I'm going to be Frankenstein and have my bride.
You're going to crush that shit. Y'all are going to crush that
Yo,
shit.
what if
I'm excited.
what if I changed my costume and we went as a comedy duo, Frank and Stein? You were a guy named Frank,
You should
and
be
I
the
was
doctor.
a Jewish guy.
You should be the crazy doctor that.
Oh, the crazy German doctor? Dr. Frankenstein?
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Cool. I missed that part of the
Yeah,
story.
I'm the monster. Actually, I'm the monster.
Everyone thinks it's Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most people say you read the first and the last page of a book. You read the. I read everything but the first and the last page.
Yeah.
I like context.
What Phil does is he'll see the preview for a movie, and then
Yeah.
he'll watch the YouTube review of that movie.
Yeah, I do that.
And then he'll tell people he saw the movie.
Oh, really? You do that?
Yeah.
Honestly, I watched the trailer the other day and I was like, yeah, I saw the movie. I'm like, I'm not gonna go.
Is the house ready for the party?
The house, it's getting close. Dude.
Tomorrow.
It is tomorrow. So well, I had to wait. Like, we have to basically wait till tomorrow because the house is gonna be like enclosed. Like some things are gonna be like
Yeah.
closed that we need now, like doors.
Sure.
You know. So
You need help taking doors off?
no.
Wait,
I need help putting.
You're
walls
not
up.
giving full access to the house?
You'll be able to get into our house. You'll have a bathroom.
Okay. Will I be able to get out of the house?
Just
Yeah.
thought of something creepy next year you could do. You could take all the doors off and hang them from the trees in the backyard. I don't know why my mind went there.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that
that's-
would be so much.
what?
Doors are so heavy.
They are pretty heavy.
How are you gonna hang them up in a tree?
Never mind. Scratch that. I'm excited for
No,
that.
Yeah,
no,
no,
no.
I'm
Don't
excited.
don't
It's,
scratch it. I want to dive deeper into the dumbest idea I've ever heard in my life, which is hanging a bunch of doors off of trees.
It would be a
stand
cool
under 'em?
visual, but in with a little bit more thought and fleshed out, it's
I
definitely
could,
a bad
you
idea.
could do doors, with a different, just a different material. That would be cool.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pick some dudes up from like Home Depot to get that one done.
Yeah.
That's a lot of manpower you're gonna need to.
Yeah.
I just finished the one. I'll tell you this: the prop in the back. I'll tell you, it's a house. So I built the house in the back, like a front of a house. It fell twice. I had to build it 3 times, and I just finished it.
Third time's a charm.
The third time is a charm. I finally realized I'm like, oh, I should anchor this somehow. So I anchored it. I'm proud about it, and I still got to finish that up. And then, the whole house is covered. So it's
Covered in
like
smart.
Monster
it's-
house.
Am I supposed to tell you? It's the podcast, so I guess I can tell you. So it's like a medieval castle.
Whoa.
That's awesome.
That's the plan. And then
I might change my costume
and
again.
then
It's perfect for me. We're doing the Adams family. We're doing a Morticia.
yeah, we're all
Gomez.
gonna fit in. We're all gonna look like it's good. We're gonna have to get a group picture.
So that's tomorrow. Guess what I'm doing today?
what?
I'm gonna go. I have my cop outfit from last year. From
oh,
Reno
God,
911.
dude.
But my brother's throwing a party up in Fort Worth.
You're going
going to
tonight?
Fort
I
Worth?
told them I'm not going. I'm gonna show up as a cop and surprise all of them. And they're having a kegger, so I'm about to go to
You're
a kegger
going to a
tonight.
kegger tonight?
And we'll wake up early tomorrow
Damn,
morning, get back
dude.
down here to do my coffee shift in the early show.
Yeah.
And then go to Justin's party and do that sucker all over
Bro,
again.
can we get a keg at your house? I don't even drink. I just
I
want to
thought
see a
about getting
keg.
a
My
keg,
brother
actually.
apparently
Bro.
and his friends traded a local brewery a couple gallons of beef tallow for a couple kegs.
Yo.
Yeah.
Old school.
Yeah, I don't. We're on the
They
barter
bartered.
system in Hearst, Texas.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I guess he used to work at he doesn't even work at a smokehouse anymore, his buddy, but he has beef tallow connect. He said he'd get me some too.
What is beef tallow?
Beef fat.
It beef fat that you cook with.
It's lard.
It's like an oil.
Beef lard.
Oh.
People,
It looks like
it's a big
lard.
kick right now because RFK said it's healthier than
Oh,
whatever
It's
we've
also
been
what,
eating.
tastes
butter?
good.
It probably
tastes
is.
good. It goes good with
It's
meat.
better than butter?
French
I
fries
love
and beef
butter.
tallow are insane.
Yeah, I love butter though. Butter's always the kicker.
Have you
but
ever been
add
in a-
butter and oil.
You ever been at a Buffalo Wild Wings and thought, wow, these French fries are pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Beef tallow. The wings are also fried in beef tallow. Pretty sure.
See, I think it's good for the fries, but the wings, sometimes the wings at Buffalo Wild Wings, I'm like, these probably would have been good 20 minutes ago.
Yeah,
I feel like I always
they
get
were
my-
good 20 minutes ago.
You know, I think that's the thing that makes Buffalo Wild Wings suck is the food would have been better
No,
20 minutes ago.
I'll tell you. Yeah, it's always better 20 minutes ago because it's sitting in the window. It's either
Yeah.
sitting in the window or it's not cooked thoroughly through. The server disappears for literally 45 minutes, and
That
they're like,
checks
"Oh,
out,
we
though.
also forgot."
Well,
the
before we
thing."
get too far,
But let's go back to
into
Halloween.
Buffalo
So
Wild
wait.
Wings restaurant logistics, we have a special presentation prepared for the Halloween
I
episode.
love that. So this is happy Halloween.
We're ripping a couple of styles for this episode. When we've talked about it as a podcast, we might start rotating genres.
I like
where
that.
one of us writes an essay based on a theme or a different kind of podcast style, sports, true crime. So this week we're doing a true crime horror podcast on no other than Ed Gein.
Woo!
Yeah.
See, I don't know why I shouldn't have cheered that.
I don't
should've
know
been like,
anything
"Oh."
about Ed Gein.
Ed Gein they just did a Monsters thing on Netflix for him. He's the guy who like made furniture and
With skin.
clothes out of skin and human parts. Had some mommy issues.
When?
This
all in
funny
the
you should
new
ask.
thing?
Yeah, between 1947 and 1954 is really when the shit picked up for Ed Gein.
Really?
Picked
Yeah.
up. That I mean, there's not much going on in
And he's
that
he's
year.
from your neck of the woods. It's a Midwest
Michigan?
story. No, Wisconsin Lutherans.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
he's
people.
Wisconsin?
Yeah, Wisconsin Lutherans.
Yeah.
in the 40s. So it's like pretty.
There's nothing to do up there.
Yeah,
Yeah, might as
I
well
guess-
skin my buddy and wear him around as a coat.
exactly.
Hey, extra skin, I say.
Hey, pretty cold out here in Wisconsin. Might as well skin a couple of guys and fucking wear them around, eh?
Yeah. We're also going to
guy
talk
can-
about the connection between Ed Gein and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre
Okay.
and how he inspired the film a little bit. And then we're also going to get into the Texas Chainsaw Massacre a little bit and talk about the inspiration of those films
Love
through the
it.
ages and how they're tied to culture.
I would like
Love
to say,
it.
I've never seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, so please don't ruin or spoil it.
Everyone
should.
dies, kind of.
You should.
You also
You
yeah,
just
should.
did it.
You know what? I'm gonna play it at Halloween.
Get this.
Tomorrow.
Get this, dude. It happens in Texas,
Got it.
and then there's a chainsaw massacre.
Yeah, but is it a whodunit?
It's Leatherface. You really have to watch these movies.
The best
This
one's
is
the
gonna
one
be
with Jessica
crazy
Biel
to
in
explain
it.
to them. Let's go.
The newest one in like well, let's not
Right.
get
I
sidetracked.
have all of them listed.
Yeah,
and how
so-
they each connect to like, because not
Yeah.
a lot of people know this, but the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies actually connect to like the era that's happening's big fear. So the last one that just came out, what happened? They were all influencers and they got like slaughtered on a fucking
Oh, is that what it was?
real estate trip. Yeah. Anyways, we'll get there.
I didn't watch. I turned it on and then I go, you know what? I want to sleep tonight.
Yeah. That was a really fun one. There's a lot of blood. But anyways, you might notice that a lot of movies like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre open with this is based on a true story disclaimer. And you roll your eyes a little bit and you still feel like, is it true though? Is it true? Or is it just a ploy to make me more scared of this movie, right? Okay. Well,
It makes me more scared.
The weird true story in this one is more of an inspiration than literal crazy, but that doesn't make it any less wild. The real starting point is Ed Gein. He didn't live in Texas or run a chainsaw through a group of teens, but this story is kind of a creep under the skin stuff that horror movies are made of. Here's what went down. Ed Gein grew up in a small Wisconsin town named Plainfield, kind of like outside of that area, so even more small town. It's like some rural Wisconsin, but on the outskirts of it. In the early 1900s, his mom, Augusta, great name for a
Sexy.
really hard mother, was deeply religious, hyper-controlling, and constantly telling him how women were sinful. His dad was an alcoholic, the kind of childhood that sets up a certain kind of mindset, if you know what I mean.
Hell
There's
yeah.
also rumors that he might have been a little mentally challenged.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but then we later find out, there's a little fun fact, he took an IQ test after they arrested him. It's 99.
Is that good?
It's average.
Yeah.
I
was
took an
like,
IQ test unrelated to this about a week ago,
Oh, really?
and they are trying to charge my credit card every day. That's not important, but they are.
What did you score?
I scored a 112.
Okay.
And I rushed through it. I didn't really understand that I was
what's
going
the
to pay for it.
high, Hey, what's the highest score on it?
Allie, my
420.
girlfriend, scored a 119.
Okay.
Also,
Okay.
check out her band's new music, Road to Ever. Anyways,
did.
I did too.
yeah.
Played it twice.
Read your thing, white boy.
Hey, wait. For real though? Wait, what were you just saying? Wait. There was a part you said.
IQ.
His dad was an
IQ.
alcoholic. Yeah, IQ.
What's the highest score you can go in IQ?
I think it's like 200.
It's like
I think I got
420.
like a 190 on it.
If you're a 190,
No,
God
no.
help us all.
That's what he bowled the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Never
Okay.
mind. Keep it
No,
rolling.
It was good. After his father died, and then his brother, and then finally his mother, Ed wound up living alone on the farm.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah, so there's some weird stuff that his dad was abusive, obviously. His mother was really, really gnarly. Like in the Netflix series, there's a scene where he gets caught masturbating, like kind of in a self-asphyxiation, autoerotic asphyxiation situation, dressed in
Sure.
women's clothing.
Oh.
And she like shames him and threatens to cut off his penis. I don't know how dramatized that is, but dramatized. Yeah, but
Like when you said gnarly, I was thinking like gnarly. Dude.
Yeah, that's what
very
I was
weird.
I was thinking like
19
she walked in on him and was like, "Oh,
You're gonna play with yourself. I'll cut it off.
oh Jesus."
1940s.
That's what it
people were
was.
really bored. Find
Well,
a
there's
pair of
nothing to do
lingerie.
except church up there and go in the woods.
Yeah. There's also weird speculation around his brother's death as well, but we'll get there.
We'll get there. I was
The weirdness
wondering.
ramped up between 1947 and then in the mid-50s. Gein began exhuming graves of recently buried women who looked like his mother, or at least he thought they did, and taking parts of their bodies home. He admitted to 9 grave robberies. On top of that, he admitted to 2 murders. A tavern owner named Mary Hogan, missing since 1954, and a hardware store owner, Bernice Warden, missing since 1957, whose some of their body parts were found in his shed. So are they missing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did like, women business owners.
Yeah,
I
I
guess.
pulled a lot of this from Wikipedia, just so you know.
Like independently wealthy women.
You got Bernice.
Yeah, he went after hardworking
Yeah.
business owning
Alpha women.
Yeah, alpha women.
He wanted to be like a weird power couple.
You want to go home and make body t-shirts with me? Anyways, okay.
What is that?
When the police finally arrived at his farmhouse in 1957, they found things like human skin masks, bowls made from bowls made from skulls. That's actually a tough one to read. Lampshades made from human skin and other horrifying housewares. One particularly chilling detail: he created a female suit, a garment of skin he said he might crawl into so he can become his mother.
Oh my God,
The
dude.
guy was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's talks that he might have been a little schizophrenic, but that's kind of also been pushed down. They're just thinking this guy was a product of his environment.
Wait, so they're saying he did? Does he give a reason why he wore the skin?
His mother, I think, messed him up so bad. I think that she got him so good that
Yeah.
it like stained, and then all the sexual shame coming from the mother
Yeah.
lends it. And you maybe take the abuse from the father. Who knows, a head injury? I don't know, man. I think it's a perfect storm situation.
But then he was making furniture of it too. So he's wearing the skin. He's sitting on the skin. He's using it. He's eating it too, right? Was he eating it?
I don't know if he was a cannibal.
It
I do
kind of
not know that.
sounds like
a
he
great
had
question.
so much skin, he ran out of things to put it on. So he's like, I'll make a lampshade out of it.
Well, he would go dig up like fresh graves before the skin could even turn. I'm pretty sure he was like on top of the obituary.
Yeah.
Would see a woman who died in his mother's age and then would go fetch it. He had a belt made of nipples.
That's kind of sick, actually. A nipple belt?
Nipple belt.
Dude, nipple belt? Dude,
That's
is
so
the
fucked
nipples like, is that what like latches?
You can appreciate the pattern on
Bro,
that, right?
I think a nipple belt. I don't think it. Look, I'm not defending Ed Gein or
Yeah.
anything Ed Gein did.
Oh
But
my god!
do you think-
Conceptually,
Do you think
a
like
nipple
they
belt?
went any outie? Any outie had like a anyway.
Oh
okay.
no! Well, okay. Let's also. How many spike belts did you see in high school? Everyone, all the
Yeah.
punk kids, spike belts. It's a nipple belt.
And then here comes this Forrest Gump looking Wisconsin. Oh yeah, you want to see my nipple belt?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, made it this morning.
Went out there and dug up a good old grave and then came back here to put the nipples on a letter and then here I am here drinking a beer with you, pal. You look at this nipple belt, yeah.
You know, the nice thing about the nipple belt is you can squeeze a couple of them, get some milk out, make some cheese, eh?
I feel like I have an okay. I can like latch onto the Wisconsinite accent, but
Yeah.
only because I was arrested there. It kind of
Yeah, that helps.
It did help. When you
Yeah.
get told your Miranda rights in an accent, you learn it pretty well. Okay, so that's the
you've got the
background.
right to remain silent, and anything you say can and will be used. Okay.
That's the background on Ed Gein. It's kind of like the synopsis. We'll get more into all
Alright.
that shit, but
There's more.
How old was he when he was doing it? So he's like 40,
oh man,
right? Does it say that?
I don't remember honestly. It's in here somewhere.
When was he born?
It's also weird. It's just like at the time frame, you know.
I was so
Just-
focused on everything else that was fucked up that I really forgot to add like the important details about
Like
these
when he was
agents.
born?
Yeah. I can look it up real quick if you
You
want
don't
to.
even know the dude's birthday? We don't know
look
what sign he is.
Ed Gein.
That would be a big.
Yeah.
That'd be a big determination.
Ed Gein was
to
born
see
in
what he is.
1906 in La Crosse, Wisconsin,
So he was about 38. when
What
this
month?
was
August
going on.
27th.
So that makes
August
him what, a
20 he's a
Scorpio?
Cancer.
So he's a Pisces, or what is my brother?
Ladies. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
What is
Wait,
he?
what is he actually? Is he a
Well,
Cancer?
Google
Because he's a
that.
Cancer
He
to
died in
society.
1984. Dude lived a long life.
Oh, because he wore other people's skin. He had nice skin on.
He
He
died in
longevity for
Mendota
real.
Mental Hospital,
died at a mental hospital.
Madison, Wisconsin.
They didn't put him down.
Yes.
No, we got to study that guy.
They call him the Plainfield Ghoul and also the Butcher of Plainfield. So we're
disgusting.
wondering, how does that turn into the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Here's how the inspiration kind of goes. Director and co-writer of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I might abbreviate it to TCM It's a long title.
You seen him?
Yeah, Tobe Hooper or Toby Hooper. Sorry. Said he heard stories about Gein growing up. He said family members in Wisconsin told him about the man who lived in the next town digging up graves and using the bones and skin in his house. Hooper also said the idea for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre came from a crowded department store at Christmas time in 1972. He was shopping, saw sweaty, angry shoppers in a display of chainsaws and thought, what if I just cut my way out of this? Yeah. This guy's also... Yeah,
He's a creative,
He's a creative, though.
What's this guy's-
I'm gonna
what's
make
this
a
guy's
movie
name?
about it. I don't need to do it. Toby Hooper or Tobe Hooper. Sorry.
Oh, this is
I
about the writer
apologize.
of the movie, right?
Yes.
This is what we're doing, right? Yeah.
Or I'm talking about how it connects, the inspiration for it. So Gein gave the raw material, skin mask, isolated farmhouse, body furniture. Hooper took that and said, what if there's a whole family of backwoods horrors? And what if it's cannibalistic? And what if chainsaw is the weapon of chaos?
It's crazy.
Right. And this is before horror was really ever what we know it as. This is really the first instance of kind of modern horror in that way, other than like, what's his name's early zombie movies. But this is the first like
Alfred
holy-
Hitchcock, dude.
Yeah, but was there ever
but he's not like scary like
chainsaw
that.
wielding maniac slicing teens in half in a Hitchcock movie?
I don't think they had invented the chainsaw yet.
No, he had like crows and stuff. Didn't he do the movie Crow or
You
whatever?
imagine the movie
Crows?
Birds, but they're just
Birds.
using chainsaws
Yeah.
to kill the birds.
I watched that movie and it's just like flocks of birds and people are like, oh, and
Yeah,
it's
but
flocks of birds.
Imagine if birds were just attacking you, and because what do?
Get a chainsaw.
They're literal dinosaurs. They're little mini dinosaurs.
They're little
that fly
dinosaurs.
around. Tiny little pterodactyls that can poop on you, dude. Claw your eyes out. Just saying, be creepy as hell.
There are lesser known inspirations for Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Not a lot of people know about. A lot of people kind of know the correlation between Ed Gein and Leatherface, right?
Do a lot of people know that?
Except for you, Marcus. Yes, most people who like horror movies know. I knew that.
Okay, I don't like horror
If you didn't know, I don't want
movies,
to knock.
so,
any
I mean, I
listener.
didn't come to it until recent knowledge. I just remember Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I always thought it was cool. It was a really cool style of horror movie. I liked it. I love the
honestly-
chainsaw. The chainsaw guy always scares me at the haunted house. I run. I hear the thing go. I go run.
It's a
my-
terrifying sound.
I'm into Halloween for the candy. Like everyone, so many people.
All right,
no,
German boy.
I'm not kidding.
You
yeah.
notoriously do not like scary movies.
I don't
That
like
makes
scary
sense.
movies. I don't want. Who wants to? You want to be
Dude, I'm-
scared?
That makes me really
Oh,
happy
bro.
to keep writing stuff like this because I'll be like actually teaching Marcus,
Yeah.
fucking his life
I
up.
wanna learn.
I'm
Now
learning
you know why
stuff
I stay
too.
up at night.
You're learning too.
Yeah, I mean, I watched the horror movies, but I don't know the whole complete
I learned
story.
this. There's other inspiration for Leatherface, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It was Elmer Wayne Henley and his partner, Dean Corll, from Texas, who were involved in kidnappings, murders, and murders of teenage boys, and had a morbid way about it as well. Hooper and his writer Kim Hinkle referenced Henley's confession tapes. So the movie blends the scary details of Gein, the American horror of rural crime, and the we might be all in danger out in the country vibe, also mixed with the Wayne Henley
Yeah.
kind of being a monster. So after the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre blew people's minds in 1974, it became more than just a horror film. It became a cultural mirror every single decade, kind of. Every version that came after it says something about the time it was made. It's not just blood and screaming. It's a timeline of what what America was currently scared of. A big part about Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I don't think I got this written down, but there was a new distaste in 1974 for the way people were starting to wake up and realize how we were getting our meats and that these slaughterhouses existed as well.
Oh,
So there's something playing into this film as well where people were like, oh, wow, there's like people out there that are just sawing animals in half with a chainsaw. Even to this day,
Yeah.
if you're a guy who works in a meat packing house and you're a chainsaw wielder, you're making about $50+ an hour.
that's pretty good.
It's really good.
Yeah,
I'd imagine that number was when I was in high school in Fort Worth. I could only imagine that number's gone up tremendously since I graduated.
you think they got benefits and stuff?
I'd imagine they got a
I
union,
can't.
dude.
I couldn't imagine
these people
being
lose their
a
minds.
slaughterhouse working person.
Yeah, but I mean, think about it like this: you're getting $75 an hour, right? You get to play with a chainsaw.
It's heavy.
Yeah,
doing
you're
it for
probably
10 hours,
jacked, dude.
and you're just sawing bodies in half, dude.
What is more manly than that? You probably go
And
home.
there's not much more man than that. But seriously, Could you imagine that every day? Just like talking to people every day, right? It makes you want to put a bullet in your head.
Yeah,
So that's
you don't have to talk to anybody.
No.
But yeah.
That's the taste
But you're
of
just
why
smelling blood. You're smelling just it's just
Yeah, but you put your
that's
headphones
the
in.
inspiration for the 74 movie. There's a bunch of them. I think there's like 6.
Learning
I'll
about
run
Markus.
through.
There's 6 Texas Chainsaw Massacres.
There's a bunch of them. They
There's
kind of
so
came out
many.
every decade. So that one's kind of the film was grainy, handheld, sweaty and dirty, the first one.
Yeah.
It felt real because it was shot like reality. That fit the mood of the country. Distrust, decay, the aftertaste of Vietnam, and the feeling that the dream was kind of dead. Everything was falling apart. Even the dinner table and the Sawyer's dinner table literally turned into a nightmare. So it's kind of just it's art. It's kind of awesome. Then came Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 in 1986, so 12 years later, and it couldn't be more different. It's wild, neon, over the top, and honestly kind of hilarious. Tobe Hooper I need to figure out how to say it. Hooper came back to direct it, and he leaned all the way into satire. Reagan's America was rich, plastic, and full of consumer excess. So he turned the Sawyers into entrepreneurs. They run a chili business now. They literally serve people to the public. It's capitalism at its most insane barbecue as marketing. The movie's a cartoon, but a really smart one. It's saying, yeah, the country's doing great on paper, but underneath it's still eating itself alive.
Wait, so Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 is a cartoon.
Yes.
What the hell?
No,
Yeah.
it's like not like a drawn cartoon. You
The movie is it's
it's like a Looney
it's
Tune.
presenting itself as a farce cartoon.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
I knew he was
I
lying.
thought
Yeah.
you were saying it's a
It's like a
cartoon.
style. It's like it's making fun
Okay.
of the.
I got you.
One of my favorites was the 90s. Everyone always talks about the 90s as like a cultural golden era. Everything was great, and it reflects. You also got so the 90s didn't really know what to do with Leatherface. Texas
didn't know.
Chainsaw. They finally brought the name into the title in the 90s. Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 came out in 1990, trying to bring him back as a straightforward slasher icon. I don't think he really needed help, but Freddy and Jason had kind of risen to power at this point, and they wanted to make him like one of the top 3. We're talking LeBron, Kobe.
Mike.
He should be in
Mike-
there.
yeah.
I would put him at number 1.
What is the guy's
Right.
name from
He's
Texas
OG.
Chainsaw?
What?
What's the chainsaw guy's
Leatherface.
Leatherface.
name? Oh,
Yes.
he's Leatherface.
Yes.
Who's this guy again? That's Jason.
Jason.
And who's Freddy?
Freddy's
Freddy's
that's the
Nightmare.
Mike Myers mask.
No,
That's-
Freddy Krueger
Oh, Freddy
is the
is
guy from the
Nightmare on Elm
Nightmares
Street.
with the claws, and then Michael Myers is the white mask guy who doesn't have it's just white, and he wears a bodysuit and he walks, but he finds you everywhere. That's, Jason.
That's different
Jason
than Michael
rises
Myers.
from the water.
Yeah, fun
on
fact about
the
Mike
13th.
Myers' mask, it's William Shatner's face
Yeah,
with less details. So every time you see a Mike Myers mask on Halloween, know that that's William Shatner.
yeah.
It's Captain.
Captain Kirk.
Yep. They didn't really know what to do with the 90s. But here's the thing. Leatherface was never supposed to be a slasher. He's not plotting or taunting. He's just a scared, messed up man in a horrible family.
Yeah.
That movie missed the point. But it does show how obsessed the 90s were with franchise monsters. Everything had a mask and a catchphrase back then. Then came The Next Generation in 1995. They dropped 2 in the 90s, which is one of the strangest films they ever did.
Really?
You got Matthew McConaughey.
Whoa.
Yeah, with a mechanical leg. Yeah, Renee Zellweger, before she was famous, and a subplot about a secret government agents watching the murders like it's an experiment. It's a mess, but it's a perfect snapshot of the 90s. Everyone was a conspiracy theories, X-Files energy, and paranoia. Even Leatherface got dragged into the vibe. So you're starting to see the rise of like internet.
Yeah.
Like the internet is, you can see the internet in the background and how like, okay, so forums probably exist now.
Yeah.
And now conspiracies are making their way to the films, the Hollywood industry.
Yeah.
This is before Matrix, right? 94?
Before Matrix, but after X-Files started.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like X-Files.
right. Then in the early 2000s, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake in 2003. It was gritty, loud, and shot in a filter of dirt and sweat.
Yeah.
The remake came out of the post 9/11 era when horror movies got way meaner. Torture became the trend. Saw, Hostel, The
Yeah.
Devil's Rejects.
Those are good
Some
movies.
fucked up movies though.
Saw was crazy.
I didn't even realize that was like, we did kind of get out of torture horror. Hostel was crazy.
Yeah, Hostel was the big turn of. I remember everybody was talking about that, and
Obviously
then a lot of movies
Saw.
came out.
Yeah.
And Saw was the big
Still
one.
never really watched Saw all the way through. It's not my kind of horror. I don't want to watch people just
Well, it's
painfully
also
meet
a
their
good
demise.
movie, but it is very jarring.
That's the thing that pisses me off because I know there's a great through line on Saw.
Like the first like 5 Saws. Well, the first 3 were good, and then it starts to go crazy. And now it's on like Saw 10 or something, and it's
What is The Ring?
The Ring is a I believe it's Japanese inspired horror. It's about someone gets a movie that says you'll die in 7 days.
But
and
it
then-
is horror.
It is
Yeah.
horror. That's
She
more
crawls
of a
out of the TV.
mind horror as well as it is gore. But violence,
So question.
yeah,
So the 2003 movie, is this the one with Jessica Biel? Is this that year?
I believe so.
If that's the one, that's my favorite one.
It's the
also
remake
just-
that most of that we would have saw as
It's
kids
because
that
it's just,
launched us.
but it's also really cool. It's really well done. Also, Leatherface is very scary in it. He's like,
Yeah,
It is
in the
a
ones
Biel
before.
is really hot.
Yeah, she's the main character in it.
Now, imagine a nipple belt from Jessica Biel.
It's a good remake. There's a scene
Right,
where
never
he cuts their legs off and puts
Oh,
them in
yeah.
bags of salt.
Yeah, it's
I
crazy.
haven't seen any of these, dude.
That's in the one I'm talking about now.
Dude, he's running through
Leatherface
the-
cuts a dude's legs off and puts her in, or him or her in a bag of salt.
God
Yeah.
damn it,
dude.
dude.
It's such a cool shot when Leatherface. It's like the first attack,
Mm-hmm.
and they're running through the backyard, and there's the sheets are drying, and all of a sudden and then the smoke's coming up from the sheets, dude, and then all of a sudden the kids are running, you see the face, and then he gets
the car started.
I'm
and then
scared
dude,
listening to you guys.
Dude,
Fuck,
listen,
man.
and then he takes the chainsaw and he goes, woo, and he cuts a guy, and the blood goes on the sheets, dude. It's such a cool shot.
You can't just watch
It's-
Snoopy or something?
That's what you got. These are
Great
good movies to
Pumpkin?
watch because they're scary, but it's so outlandish and so messed up that you see the violence coming in these
beginning,
movies.
yeah.
And if you can stomach like the 2003 one is like they're saying Saw, Devil's Rejects.
Yeah.
It's specifically gruesome. The gore in it
It
is
fucked me up.
crazy.
It messed me up.
No shit.
So that being said, violence looked real again, and everything was obsessed with gritty
Yeah.
reboots. The 2003 remake fit perfectly. It stripped away humor and made it about trauma. America gets scared again. Woo. Put that on a hat. But this time, fear was less about hippies getting eaten and more about the world being a dangerous place that was unpredictable again. Then you've got Texas Chainsaw 3D, baby.
Oh,
2013.
dude, what year did that come out?
2013.
Okay.
And
yeah, nice.
Leatherface 2017. By then, horror was deep into nostalgia. Every studio was trying to reclaim old franchises. Texas Chainsaw 3D literally picks up right after the 1974 film, pretending to be the sequel never happened. Oh, pretending the sequels never happened, sorry. It turns Leatherface into a weird anti-hero, which is kind of insane, but that's the culture at the time. We were humanizing villains. The same way people started dressing up like the Joker and turning serial killers into Netflix stars. Leatherface got his misunderstood monster moment.
Oh,
This was 3D.
Yes. No, this
haven't-
was both 2013 and 2017.
I haven't seen these yet.
We're talking post, like the 2000 teens.
Yeah. Obama era.
Obama era.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're giving monsters human qualities.
Because we started to feel bad for him. That's how bad society is. We're like,
would
you know
say
what?
that-
We
I
were
think
judging
once
them.
mental
we
health
killed-
conversations
Is that what that
started
is?
mental health conversations started happening.
Yeah. And we killed bin Laden.
Sure.
I think both of those.
Ready to
Because then
move
it was
on.
like the real boogeyman's gone. So now we can humanize Leatherface.
It is crazy. 2003, it's massive horror. We're still hunting for bin Laden, right? We kill bin Laden, then it's time we should start to talk about what made us this way.
Right. That's literally what happened, dude. Nobody talks about how bin Laden culturally impacted horror
Yeah.
movies.
Oh man.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm teaching you something.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Maybe geopolitics did need to get inserted into this conversation.
So, and then in 2022, Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Netflix brought him to the social media age. This is the most recent one. I really enjoyed it because it was like, dude, it was like Quentin Tarantino level slaughterhouse type shit.
And when did this come out?
2022.
Oh, post-COVID.
Yes.
Got it.
This came out just in the nick of time. It's about, it brought him into the age of social media. It's about influencers and cancel culture and turning horror into content. The big twist is Leatherface lives in an orphanage now, and a bunch of kids, city kids show up thinking they're going to get, like to gentrify this town.
Yeah.
Bad idea. The movie's not subtle, but it does say something. This generation's horror isn't about isolation anymore. It's about what happens when people walk into old nightmares thinking they're immune.
You know what I like
Yeah.
about the 2022 version of it, right? It had a more diverse cast, so he was wearing all kinds of different skin.
Yes, that is.
You would have never had that representation in 1970.
Yeah, DEI Leatherface.
Yeah, you gotta.
Two-tone, three-tone.
Hey, is that Jerome? No, it's Leatherface.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre in blackface.
God, no.
It's unavoidable. I mean, it's what you're saying.
That's Shin Yang. Oh my God.
So yeah, every version of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre reflects whatever America was panicking about in that decade. In the 1970s, it was corruptions and decay. In the 80s, it was greed. In the 90s, it was conspiracy and confusion. In the 2000s, it was trauma and realism. And in the early 2010s and 2020s, it's nostalgia and the internet eating itself alive.
Yeah.
Leatherface isn't just a guy with a chainsaw. He's a barometer. He's how America checks its own pulse. And every time the country gets too confident, too comfortable, he revs that chainsaw back up to remind us that meat's still on the hook.
Oh, that's
So
deep.
that's how it connects to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre aspect. For Ed Gein, I figured we'd get into that.
That's crazy. I didn't know that was the connection. I didn't know those movies meant so much. I thought it was just a horror film, dude.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a message in it. It is art.
The message is watch your back.
Or I'm going to take a
Because
chainsaw.
Leatherface is coming.
Yeah.
And you're telling me I'm not supposed to be scared of that because it's so ridiculous.
So maybe the government needs to start watching itself because maybe there'll be some chainsaws. Can I say that? That was a joke.
Cut.
That was a joke. That was a joke. I
We
mean,
at the Works Every
Oh,
Time
j-
podcast would like to apologize to the United States government for any misconstrued chainsaw-related jokes. We stand with the United States and Israel, and we would never bring chainsaws. I mean, we don't even own chainsaws.
yeah, they're going to take them away just like our rights.
Yeah.
Just like our rights. They're going to take our chainsaw.
We support every American's right to own a chainsaw,
You know what's wild,
but
dude?
we don't own chainsaws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a chainsaw.
They're
Scare the shit.
expensive. They hold their value like firearms. You can resell them.
Dude, honestly, my dad does have a chainsaw that's like 20-some years
Yeah.
old.
Chainsaws don't kill people. Leatherface killed people with chainsaws.
Yeah. But yeah, and he had a big ass chainsaw too, dude.
You know what would have made it the most like 2010 thing is if it was like a specific brand of chainsaw. You know what I mean? Like in movie marketing. What is that? Product placement?
Yeah, that was.
It's like
it's
a
very
steel.
clean.
You know
it's
what I
a
mean?
clean ass orange
Yeah,
steel.
it's a brand new fucking like Black and Decker
the
chainsaw.
person,
or
the
something.
person running away stops. Is like, man, is that a steel?
Yeah.
You just got it, and then he's
Yeah.
like, ah.
Use promo code Black and Decker. It's just that would be
That's what horror films are going to turn into. I think you just came up with a new one.
Yeah, the next Leatherface thing is going to be a Super Bowl halftime commercial for Black and Decker where he's just running around with a chainsaw and they have close-ups of him with the thing.
And then what? And then they drive up in a brand new Ford.
Yeah.
They drive up in a brand new Ford that they have to get into, but.
And before he comes and kills them, all the kids are sitting around drinking Heinekens, very loudly drinking Heinekens specifically and smoking Camels. Yeah, I don't think you can do that anymore.
Yeah.
You
And
can't
there's-
even do product placement with cigarettes in a movie anymore.
And there's just a camel in the background.
Yeah, it's in Riyadh now.
Yeah.
It's Saudi Arabia. Texas Chainsaw Massacre goes to Riyadh, dude.
Dubai.
Dubai.
Dubai Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's just a platinum chainsaw. What is it?
Yeah, you thought the sheets were good than the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, these are.
Okay.
And this time it's just Bin Laden's the bad guy. It's his cousin. They're still around.
Healing for real this time.
Ah.
Oh, man.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Y'all want to go back more into Ed Gein or what?
No.
Yeah. What else? Yeah. Let's talk about Ed Gein more, huh?
Markus is like, no.
I don't want to know about Ed Gein. I want to know what kind of last name Gein is.
It's, I think they were like, let's look that up, actually.
Yeah.
They were like Polish, I bet.
I think they are Polish.
Oh, damn, I'm good. They're
Are
very
they
white.
Polish?
They're very white.
Please confirm before I go off on them.
They're very white.
Yeah, okay, that could.
He's of German descent and
that's
Scandinavian descent. He's your guy.
That actually
Yeah, no, that checks out.
His family was part of the early 1900s Midwestern farming stock living in
Yeah.
rural Wisconsin, where a lot of immigrant families in Northern Europe had settled.
Yeah,
That's
that
what he
is
looks
kind
like.
of.
Adds to the
That's what he looks
creepiness
like.
of the story in the way that he actually, he's a total average Midwestern guy, just pale, quiet, and polite.
Yeah.
He was known to like go into town, kind of sit, and stare at girls too long.
Dog, I mean, autism didn't really get diagnosed back in the day like that. And that's, I think, something we don't think about that. Ed
That's
Gein nowadays would have been a computer programmer.
So he was born in 1906 to George and Augusta.
Yeah.
Dad was a drunk, and his mom was a fire and brimstone Lutheran. She made Ed and his older brother Henry go to church constantly and read them the Bible verses about death, punishment, and how women were the root of evil.
Yeah.
She was really big on how women were terrible.
So it's kind of like the Bobby Boucher story.
Yeah, she isolated them completely. No friends, no social life, no dating. And she told Ed that the world was a wicked place and that women would lead him to ruin.
It's literally Waterboy.
Yeah.
It's exactly the mom from Waterboy.
dude. And the thing is,
Except
though,
it's
I have seen Waterboy.
and the wild thing is, though, the religion, man, the people that force religion on the kids, man, it just comes out. I was not forced. I'm not blaming it.
No.
But I'm just like, all the things were bad. And then they just, when they become an adult.
But what I will say to counter that, it's when the people who push specific parts of religion.
Yeah.
And it's always like, and it's not just Christianity or radical Islam or even like there's evil parts of all religions if you only focus on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean?
You're
Like the
talking about Christian radicalization of a young
Westboro
man.
Baptist Church. You know,
This
do
is
you know who that is?
that.
Yeah. So you're getting fixated on this little part of the
mixed
Bible
with Midwest Lutheran sovereignty.
Yeah.
So the idea that she has every right to keep her kids in the house and that they don't have to even pay a church about it.
and Wisconsin winters and unpasteurized cheese.
And slaughtering your own meats.
Well, I think that's actually. I think we should
Messes
go back
with
to.
his head a little bit, though.
Well,
I think he was-
that's because
if
of
I
everything
remember
else
this
that
right,
happened.
From my research, he was around a slaughter situation quite a bit. He saw multiple animals. I think he saw his mom kill animals a couple times that in a pretty violent way. Basically,
Augusta.
Well, yeah.
Augusta
you were
gets the
asking
job
why
done.
he was so messed up. So Ed worshipped his mom. He thought that she was the only pure human being on earth. That's why he was so obsessed with
Oh,
her.
so she's like a god.
Yeah.
Yes.
When
Yes.
when his dad died, he didn't really care. But his brother started talking about how their mom was controlling and maybe not all that holy. Henry suddenly died in a mysterious fire while his brothers were burning brush. And this is where we think Ed Gein kills his first person, his brother. He loved his mom so much, we think that there might have been a dispute between him and his brother.
Yeah, a little Cain and Abel.
Right. You know, his brother's like, hey, you need to get out of here, man. This is not good for you. Mom's kind of a bitch.
Yeah.
And
Don't you say that.
exactly.
I love Augusta.
Don't say that
And the
about mom.
reason we think that this is why this is his first murder is because when they find his brother Henry's body, he's face down in a fire. Like there's a fire. Ed says that he died in a fire. He's not burnt at all, and he has a head wound. So, local medical examiner said smoke asphyxiation.
Wow.
Whoa.
But well, maybe he fell on a burning branch and that what's cracked his
Whose
head
side
open.
are you on?
That was,
Ed
I was-
Gein, we're on Ed
that
Gein's
was-
side?
No, we're
that
on
was
Ed
me.
Gein's mom's side, actually.
yeah, I was
sounds like a
just,
great lady.
So is Ed. Ed really likes his mom a lot.
Well, hey, I don't want Leatherface to come after me.
Sir, I want to buy these shoes.
See, so Ed said it was just an accident and somehow brought everyone to believe it. And that's crazy to me because it does show you that he is not just like this doting half-wit.
He knows how to get away with it, dude.
there's
He's
something
smart.
but
he
I
said his
said
IQ. His
it's
IQ was through the
autism.
roof, dude.
No, it was
through the
average.
roof. It was low average. Low, like not low, but average on the low end.
On the low end of average.
Yes. We know people with way lower IQs than Ed Gein, which
Name
is
that's why-
names.
No.
And that's why he could get away with it. He's like, I didn't. He just fell in the big fire.
Yo, you can't say we know people with lower IQs than the Texas Chainsaw Massacre guy and then not give me a name.
So he sits on his brother's death. I'm pretty sure he has some guilt, maybe not. He's always
does Dad die?
He's
Sorry
his
to
brother
cut you
henchman. He doesn't care, but his dad dies, I'm pretty sure, from drinking himself to death.
Hey,
He's like,
man.
well, hey, I've been married
Hey,
to
yeah.
Augusta. Goddamn. What do you expect me to do?
He's kind of the hero in this. I want a prequel to
You know
Texas
what-
Chainsaw
you know-
Massacre
you
called
know
The
that-
Wisconsin Dysfunctional
and
Family.
he's just happy, and then
Yeah.
and then he meets Augusta, and then you see his life plummet.
That 70s show.
You know that God, could you imagine Augusta and his dad's conversations?
I'm drinking in the barn again, Augusta. Let me know when dinner's ready. Well, we still need to go to church for the third time today.
But could you imagine? It's like, also, I'm going to drink my son skinning people and wearing them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, what? My son's weird.
No, son, I think it's doing. It looks good.
Yeah, it looks
and,
real good. Look at my new chair, Dad. I don't care.
So
I
all
don't
that,
care, Ed.
All that being said, he's loves mom quite a bit.
Yeah.
In 1945, World War II ends, and Augusta dies of a stroke.
Because World War II ended.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just giving you timeline.
The war's over.
But that was it. That was the last string holding Ed to reality.
Oh, man.
He boarded up a room like a shrine and started living in just a couple filthy corners of the farmhouse surrounded by garbage, newspapers, and dead silence.
Oh,
That's when the grave robbing started.
Sure.
I need to add something to this room. I gotta decorate. They just got this garbage. I want to get a human poster board up there.
And that was my thing where I'm like, I think he ran out of things to put the skin on. How many skin suits can I have before you're like, honestly, this chair could use
You know what? I need a
bit up.
collage. I need a new collage wall.
You know what this bar needs? Human skin.
Yeah.
Pillowcases.
I don't like this. Yeah, dude, I don't like this wood on the walls, you know?
Sir, I want these leather shoes.
This bottle
my
opener-
mom is dead.
This bottle opener works great, but you know it'd be better? Human jaw.
Honestly,
break.
and that's not even skin related. That's just he's using the whole. He's like a Native American.
Exactly. Don't leave. You use
Yeah.
the whole animal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's all. Like, yeah, use the whole person.
Boy Scouts honor. I'm gonna leave this gravesite better than I found it.
That's so messed up.
I'm gonna leave this gravesite better than I've.
He began visiting local cemeteries at night, digging up women who reminded him of his mom. Middle-aged, full-figured. You know,
Oh, Augusta was busty.
she kind of big.
It's Augusta.
okay.
What did you expect?
He was looking for
Thick. Did
you
grave
expect
sites
the
that had a
model
bump
to-
about halfway through and then 2 more bumps about 2 or 3 feet up from the original. He was
that
looking
cheese for
My
real,
name's
though.
Augusta, and I like cheese. My sons don't do nothing.
No, she doesn't talk like that.
What does
would,
she talk like then? Wait,
My Augusta. My name's Augusta, and I'm a full-figured Wisconsin white woman.
You have to do the Wisconsin accent, and she has to be hard-lipped.
Fuck. She has to be what?
Hard-lipped. She's
does that
mean.
mean?
She's kind of. Oops, I broke the rule.
My name's Augusta, and you're gonna do everything I say today, okay? We're gonna start by churning butter. And if you don't churn it right, you're gonna be a naughty, naughty boy. I still think, in my head,
You are
she's hot.
sexualizing Augusta. Yeah, that's great. I love
Yeah, I
it.
don't.
Yeah. So,
I guess-
okay,
and
Ed
she also
Gein
has-
gets to sexualize
Hey.
Augusta. I'm not even related to her.
I don't know if he did get to. He shouldn't have, but yeah,
Yeah. The thing is, I also picture Augusta with a little bit of, like a thin mustache.
for
we
sure.
have whole different Augustas.
I know. I don't
Anyways.
know who you think Augusta. What do you know? A hot Augusta? Augusta's the fat kid from the Oompa Loompa movie.
That's Augustus Gloop.
Do you wanna see
Augustus
if I can-
Gloop from Willy Wonka.
That's me.
Here, I'll find a picture of Augusta.
I want to drown in Chocolate River.
Yeah, and Augusta's Chocolate River. Nasty.
If Augustus from Atlanta.
This is Ed Gein's mom and Ed Gein.
Have you seen Xavier Worthy's mom?
Oh yeah, she looks terrifying. I don't like her eyes.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like her eyes. Can
Well,
you
now
not-
you
I don't
ruined
wanna
it.
I don't want to
Just show me Texas Chainsaw
I don't like
Massacre.
her eyes.
You're ruining everything.
She's
for me.
evil. I felt that through that picture.
Eddie.
So this is when he starts to go home with the body parts and experiment trying to build a woman's suit he could wear to feel like his mom again.
Well, engineer.
That just made me crawl. That was
So
not
he did
bad.
that, like he said he did 6 grave sites and he was trying to perfect a suit.
He was trying to make Augusta.
And you know there's some prototypes that we didn't get to see.
Yeah.
You know there's some like batch 1
There's-
women's suits that
there's
were just like,
definitely
holy
some-
cow, he just
yeah.
got one boob down.
yeah, and there's probably some like tears in the skin because you didn't do it well. You know, because you know when you try to make stuff for the first time.
Have you ever tried to skin an old woman?
No. It's
tough.
You ever try to put on a suit that don't fit right?
Yeah.
That's tough.
Bad
Do you think he did the
guy
thing where he
in a
like
little-
Do you think he did the thing where he like did this and the back tore open?
Yeah. Mom.
We have to go back to JC Penney.
JC's skinny.
So what got Ed caught was not grave digging. He never got caught.
His taillight was
No,
out.
yeah, he would get the what'd you say?
His taillight was out.
Oh, sorry, officer. I was just coming back from the grave site.
Oh no, she was like that when I found her.
Oh, yeah. No,
Dude, she was already dead. I'm just taking her skin.
I got that
No one-
from Joanne Fabrics.
You ever heard of Michael's? They had a good deal going on today.
Michelle's.
Yeah, I got about 4 yards of old lady for about 86 cents a yard.
Oh, yeah.
This is fucked up that we can even
It
make
is,
jokes
but it
about
is what it is.
They made 6 fucking movies.
I know.
What the fuck?
Inspired
They made a
original-
cartoon in the 90s. We can't talk about a fucking podcast.
Oh man,
What are we talking about,
What
dude?
gets Ed caught is
Yeah.
the murders. For a long time, people just thought Ed was weird and harmless. He did odd jobs, babysat local kids.
Weird. Why would you allow? How you are a bad.
One day
a parent.
you're gonna have a lot of skin.
He was farming kids. He was farming skin.
Epstein would have loved this guy.
He even helped neighbors, but in 1957, a local hardware store owner named Bernice Warden disappeared. Her son was also the deputy sheriff, small town.
You can't. You got to pick your victims better than that, guys.
Come on,
you
Ed.
got to know
She
that
was probably-
her son is the deputy
But
police.
she was probably
Yeah.
mean or something.
This
She
is
probably
where I
said
think
something.
Oh, yeah.
Ed Gein took an Adderall before his IQ test because he kind of messed up a little bit here. Her son, who was the deputy sheriff, found a receipt with Ed's name on it. He had been the last customer before she vanished. Police went to his farmhouse that night what they found changed American horror forever. So they found,
that's where they found the skin
they
suits.
found her body.
And the skin suits?
And his skin suits and his mother's room boarded up. You're talking 1957.
8 years?
This is the boring ass Midwest. The biggest thing in town is the Lutheran church.
Yeah.
These cops show up, hoity-toity, oh yeah, go, G-skirt, whatever. And then they walk inside and they see something that the world has literally never seen before.
Yeah.
As far, in their minds. They're now looking at, how do you even...
He's a trendsetter.
Yeah.
Hey, Bernice from the hardware store is missing. I think we better go find. Oh, it looks like the last receipts from who? What's the guy's name? Ed? Oh, Ed Gein. Go down to Ed Gein. Oh, no, look what Ed Gein.
Ed, no!
We gotta, I don't even know what the number would be for this one, but there's a bunch of just skin suits hanging in the barn here, bud, and we gotta get, we got a 10-4 maybe? I don't know.
God, we're gonna need a new code for something like this. This is like a big 10-4.
This is like a niner. We just get over here.
I think it's interesting to think about how quick the Wisconsin accent can turn into a Jamaican accent real quick.
Yeah, but man,
body skin on the floor, yeah.
we over at Ed Gein's house, barn house. There's a bunch of skin suits, brother.
Nipple belt,
Brother, there's a nipple belt. Lord have mercy.
The other person he killed was Mary Hogan. Mary Hogan ran a local tavern in Plainfield. She was the opposite of Ed's mother, loud, crude, and openly sexual. People say Ed even told locals she's missing, but she's not gone. And nobody took it seriously because they thought he was joking. On December 8th, 1954, this is 3 years before.
Okay, this is
Bernice,
early. This is before.
So he hadn't been caught.
Yeah.
Mary disappeared December 8th, 1954.
What did they do when someone got missing? They were like, oh, she's just gone for a
There's no
trip.
DNA, and this is not even 30 years after we lived in a country where husbands could throw their wife down a well, claim life insurance, and keep the family farm for another 30 years. The country at this time is like...
That was terrifying that you said that and knew that.
This is a blend between the Wild West aspects of our country and modern law blending. So you get like that sue me era, Gilded Age insurance money's on the table. It's a little bit more modern.
Yeah.
But there's still the crudeness of lead in the air, dads coming home drunk as shit, beating their kids, post-war, World War II.
Yeah.
Veterans now have a badge of honor that can't be touched in a really good way, but also it's creating situations like this.
And they got crazy PTSD, dude.
Not to
World
mention-
War II
yeah.
veteran. I mean, World War I was horrible, but World War II was also horrible.
Yeah. So they find Mary's gone in 54. Police found blood on the tavern floor, but no body.
Whose blood do you think this is?
3 years later, they find what's left of her in Ed's house, her face made into a mask and her skull in a paper bag. Because you can't have a paper bag in public, otherwise you get a public intoxication.
Can't have a skull in
Can't have a skull in public, yeah.
public, yeah. It's got to be wrapped in something.
He later admitted to shooting her with a .32 caliber pistol. He said he didn't plan it, he just couldn't help himself.
Because she wouldn't stop talking.
Yeah, so that one, honestly, and again, I don't want to come off like I'm defending Ed Gein. I feel like this podcast is going to just seem like I'm pro Ed Gein. I'm not. But it sounds like he didn't like this woman. This wasn't a I want to be my mom thing. This was I hate you. And I'm
Or
gonna
he
shoot
saw
you.
something he knew he want, but morally and whatever his mother's voice in his head told him he could not have.
Yeah, maybe that too.
Yeah.
But he was definitely like, all right, she's dead. I'm not going to waste the skin.
So back to Bernice, local hardware, 1957. Frank Warden, the son, town deputy, noticed the store was closed, found the trail of blood leading out the back door, checked the cash register, got the receipt for antifreeze for Ed Gein, right? When the police went to Ed's farmhouse that night, they saw everything. Bernice's body was hanging upside down in the shed, decapitated, gutted, and strung up like a deer carcass. Her heart was found in a plastic bag near the stove. Ed calmly told police, "Oh, she's out in the shed," like it was nothing.
Well, he was like, you know, that taxidermy guy down the street, he's a lot. And I'm over this. I'm going to do it myself.
Yeah.
So after the murder broke out, police get there. Obviously, word starts to travel around pretty quick in a small town in Wisconsin. People are starting to hear about the new house of horrors.
Yeah.
First, probably haunted house ever. Ed's farmhouse was so filthy and horrifying that it became a spectacle. Reporters came up from all over, and the locals actually tried to buy souvenirs from the site.
What they wanted to buy this? So now he's making money off it. He's like, I knew these were gonna hit.
Yeah.
I knew this was gonna be a hit. Everybody wants leather skin.
This is a weird thing from American history. Like when crimes like that happen, people would go, dude, there's like jaws in people's fucking attics right now from terrible
what?
shit that happened in
Jaws.
Did they auction off
Whatever,
this? Did they
dude.
auction off these pieces?
I don't want to really get into the history of body carving after like atrocity in America, but
Yeah, no, let's draw the line
Let's just
here.
draw the
You're
line.
right. Yeah,
We'll get into it after. If you want to know, I can tell you about it. It's terrible. Anyways, reporters came from all over, and locals actually tried to buy souvenirs. Eventually, someone burned the house down. No one
Thank
ever admitted
God.
to doing it. The crazy thing about the house burning
Someone
down is
cooking chicken down the way?
the house was set for auction.
Whoa.
It burned down the day before.
Yeah.
There's
a little
ours-
9/11 insurance scam situation.
I think the town just wanted it gone.
Yeah,
I
who's
think
gonna
that the
buy
bank,
that?
all of the people were just like, why are we doing this? Just burn it down. Get rid of this.
and that's real community. When a community can come together and commit insurance fraud.
Well, I mean, could you?
In
Could you
retrospect, how
imagine
much could
living
we have
in that?
benefited from it being preserved and studied more? If there was any other
I
type
don't know
of
if we
evidence.
could have benefited much more.
Right, fair enough.
Honestly,
What would we
I don't
benefit?
know, dude.
No one ever admitted to burning the house down, but there were several signs of arson. The town was just like, oh yeah, things burned down
Did
around
they
here.
save these? Did they save these things? Are these things saved? And like,
I'm sure there's some stuff kept from the case
Bro.
and stuff, but dude, the house was burnt down. I don't know what was all preserved from his mother's room, but I mean, like Markus is saying, good riddance, kind of.
Yeah.
Like it's got to go.
Dude, I don't get to hear him say my name a lot.
So
That was
Zach
crazy.
Baggins can put it in a museum and charge $50 a ticket to go see.
Well, do you remember the bodies exhibit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we-
do
I
you
know.
remember that?
Yeah.
Ed
So it
Gein's-
was like-
Ed Gein calls it a buffet, but yeah.
Ed Gein calls it, where did all the skin go? Ed Gein shows up to the goddamn bodies exhibit and he's like, but you're missing the best part.
You're telling me there's a guy around here who's got everything I need and more?
Yeah. Sounds like I'm in the wrong place, but at the right time, eh?
Right. He was found insane and sent to the shocker. He was found clinically insane and sent to the Central State Hospital, later transferred to Mendota Mental Health Institute. He stayed there until his death in 1984. Ed Gein lived a long, long life.
People
unlike
had
his
to talk
victims.
to him.
Yes. Well,
after like people still had to talk, like knowing what he did. Like, hey Ed, you want your pancakes this morning? Fuck it.
you know, I used to wear a belt that had nipples on it.
Yeah.
Well, Ed, do you want pancakes? I don't care about your nipple belt. I've heard about this.
You want to see what I've been working on?
No.
No, God, no. It's I promise. It's just this Sudoku book. It's
Hey.
thank God.
No, this is Ed Gein. You gonna use all that skin?
You gonna
Yeah,
finish
can I
that?
have just a little bit? Please. Come on.
There's just his cellmate dies. They come to pick up the body. He's like, "Y'all gonna finish that?"
Yeah.
Hey, wait a sec. I got a question for you. So he died what year?
So he died in 1984. Reportedly
84.
Wait.
cheerful, polite, and harmless, as if he'd just gotten back from being on the quiet farmhand again.
Yeah. No. Now the next question is, did he get to see his movies come to life? The Leatherface.
I mean, 1984. So he
first
saw
couple.
two.
Did he get to see it? Does there a thing?
Man, I do not know that.
that would be
is-
crazy. He's like, hey man, let's see
crazy
what
to
they
think
did
about.
about me. Hey, how they
Oh,
did
I
my
didn't
movie.
even use a chainsaw.
No.
And I didn't live in Texas. He
They-
probably watched it like these guys.
They don't got it right.
This is all wrong.
Oh my god! And that's how they
I
did
mean,
the skin.
the skin, I like
my
that
masks were
part.
way better than
He's
that.
like, I mean, I do like the skin part.
So I'll read my conclusion. We can riff
Yeah.
about it a little bit. To wrap it, Ed Gein's crimes are grotesque and singular. While the Texas Chainsaw Massacre isn't a documentary of his life, it absolutely carries his DNA. What's more, the movie became a template. After it, the isolated rural terror subgenre blossomed. Think backwoods horror, cannibal families, Hills Have Eyes,
Yeah.
cruelty dressed in domestic settings. Gein helped build the horror vocabulary. Texas Chainsaw Massacre used that vocabulary and painted it broad. So next time you're watching someone run for their life down a dusty road in Texas, know this. The seed was planted in a cold Wisconsin farmhouse, and a man who couldn't let go of his mother, who dug up graves, who made household items out of human skin and bone, and turned his obsession into art. The movie didn't just add blood, it added context, timing, and America's worst fears.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
And that was just a normal day in the lifestyle of Ed Gein.
It's a weird one.
That's definitely weird.
He's definitely
Edward.
I can take off my glasses now. He's definitely like Dude, he's the archetype. Horror. I mean, talking about a house of horror, that's Ed Gein's house.
But and then
the farmhouse with human skin.
It's just crazy to think. It's just like, how does someone get to that point to even actually do that? Like horror movies are crazy because sometimes you watch horror movies and you're like, how does someone come up with this concept? And then it's in your mind and like. They carve it. It's like you can't get rid of that memory. Seeing some of the scenes that they make in horror movies.
No, clearly, I mean, it permeated culture. What the cops showed up that day when they saw what was in that farmhouse, it had such an echo through time.
We're still talking about.
It's on its like 8th movie.
Yeah.
Or the inspiration of that scene, like the director Hooper, right? He gets told those stories from his family. That's not even a movie yet. He's just like, oh, you didn't hear about the family down the way that had, the mom drove the kid crazy? And then that turns into something we talk about on our podcast now.
Yeah. I mean, did I tell you, I told you guys about the game we would play with my friends because it influenced me so much that I would play with the chainsaw. I would dress up and be scary. And then we'd have a bonfire and it was in the woods and there was a cornfield. And so I would just disappear and then I'd go dress up and then I'd have a chainsaw. I didn't have the blade on it. But then I would chase my friends through the fucking cornfield, and it was the funnest night. It was like a haunted house.
Yeah, for you.
But it was fun. We all liked haunted houses, so we made our own haunted house basically. But I mean, Texas Chainsaw Massacre inspired that.
You do understand that could be the opening of a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie where a bunch of kids are reenacting the movie, and then the actual Leatherface shows up, and he's like, "Wow."
Maybe I'll make a horror
the only
movie.
thing that allows you to kind of have that kind of experience is a good mother.
Yeah, you do have a good mom.
I have a great
Decent
mother.
parental
That's
supervision and the resources to have a chainsaw. You
Yeah,
can
but
run your
Ed
friends around
Gein
with.
probably thought he had a good mom too.
Ed Gein thought he had the best mom.
Yeah.
I had to sneak the chainsaw. I was like, my dad's like, what are you doing with this?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Your
But
dad
then
was
I
paying
did-
attention. His dad was in the barn.
you take
getting-
Then I
chain
started
off?
Shit house.
and then I started working at a haunted house though.
But think about this. This is the movie, right? So it starts with like, kids.
Yeah.
And they're doing the thing. And they're running around chainsaw. And then the kid with the chainsaw, right? He stops for a second, like catches his breath. He turns it off for a second. And then in the background, he hears, and he's like, and then it just title screen.
Yeah, dude. I
Texas
wanna make a
Chainsaw
scary
Massacre
movie.
for kids.
I like to make a
Dude,
scary movie.
One of my favorite scenes, most people's, I think, maybe favorite scene from the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre is the
I've
girl
never
finally
seen
kind
it.
of gets out of the house. She's like watched a couple of her friends die. She knows shit's going downhill. And she runs and she finds a trailer just outside of the farmhouse.
Yeah, the farm. Yeah.
And it's this like really obese woman.
Yes.
And her daughter who's like looks sick or
Yeah.
like kind of, hypnotized. And they're in on it.
Yeah.
And she's like, God, you don't have a phone? You don't have a phone? Anything? You can't help me? And then she just starts like laughing maniacally. And then you just hear Leatherface come up to the
Why
the
are they
trailer.
in on it?
Dude,
Oh,
because it's
Yeah. It's the whole land.
it's madness. It's madness. That it's a house of
It's a whole city actually. That's
I don't
like
watch
it's
it.
like the whole town because it's like a nothing land. So it's like the whole family runs like the gas station. They live in the trailer outside the farmhouse, and then Leatherface lives in his house with his family.
I gotta
and
watch
then so
the
it's
Matthew
like
McConaughey one.
I do
haven't
too. I haven't
that.
seen it.
I didn't know that existed
Me
until
either.
I was looking through all of them, and I was like, okay, interesting.
You want to hear
Yeah.
a secret?
But-
Matthew McConaughey doesn't want you to know it existed either.
Renee Zellweger.
I was never in that movie. I can't do it.
But so like the thing is, so all the characters they're like outside of the town and they're like asking people like, I need help. And they're like, we can help you. Come with us.
But everyone,
And then all of a sudden, but you don't know that because it's so like, you don't really, if you've never seen the movie, you didn't know it's going to happen.
Is
But
this-
they're like weird and then they get them in on it and they're like, we'll take you, we'll help you. And then they'll hide
Fuck
them
that.
and then they call.
It's a cornerstone. And then the newest one, they load up a bunch of influencers on a bus that are like wealthy to do with good wealth, and they show up and it's like a small town that has a mental or like a children's foster home in the middle. And they get there, and they're like, yeah, that's kind of like downtown small Texas town. Like, yeah, this could be something great if everyone here invests and we get involved and we gentrify this
Why are
run
they all on a
downtown.
bus?
Because they get bussed in from the local downtown metropolitan area because they're getting
scary
brought out
movie.
by an investment firm to be like, hey, invest in this city. We're gonna make
Who's
it great.
behind the investment firm?
Who knows, but
I would like to know.
Right.
It kind of seems crucial to the plot of the movie.
It's a gentrifying, it's like a Blackstone reference. You know what I mean?
So Blackstone is behind Freddy
Kind
Krueger.
of, yes.
Or what's his
no,
name? Leatherface.
Leatherface. But
That
no.
checks out.
But they don't know that Leatherface still resides in that foster home all these years later.
So it's an accident.
They get out and they start walking around the town. Yeah, they get out and they start walking around the town to scout out the town for purchase, and then Leatherface just unleashes hell. And there's a scene where they all get back on the bus, like 10, 15 of them, and they think they're gonna get out of there. And then it's like a 5-minute video, a 5-minute section where it's just Leatherface. They're all on the bus, and then Leatherface just walks on. And then it's just like inside shots, outside shots of like blood, just like it's like 15 people sawed in half on a tour bus.
No one takes the emergency back exit of the
dude,
bus?
it's crazy part of that movie.
Fuck
Damn.
that, man.
I remember laughing.
I'm gonna have to
I remember
see
it was
it.
so bad I just had to laugh. I was like, holy cow.
Are these films gonna be like on at the party in
Yeah.
the back? Ugh.
Of course, now this.
And I
one
don't
will
get
be-
my quiet room either.
No.
What have you done for? Hey, what have you done for the party? Just let me ask. What have you done?
First of all,
What have you done?
I've RSVP'd.
no. Let's.
No,
Don't do it first of all. Don't answer it like this.
I'm gonna answer it like this,
Okay.
and then I'll say something nice.
Okay. Go ahead. Answer it how
First
you're
of all, I RSVP'd, which is important. If you've ever thrown any sort of event and or party, it helps when people are.
doesn't need
so
that much
I
explanation.
did it.
Doesn't need that much
No,
explanation.
it
but
does because I did that. I have a costume.
You did the bare minimum.
You don't have the costume
I
yet.
started with
you were
the
in the
bare
car
minimum.
today, and you said you don't have your costume yet.
I
You
do
still
have my
to go-
costume. I
you have
need
to
the
go-
accessories.
See, boom. So you're not done with that.
I have
yet.
to.
So
I
that
have
doesn't
to help
count.
get my wife's costume. That's different. I'm working on that.
Hey, you're working tonight, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Third of all, I'm bringing beans to the party.
Everybody loves beans at
Everyone loves beans at a Halloween party. I know.
This.
I'm bringing bacon, beefy baked beans
Yeah,
to
this
the
is
party.
World War II. It is a World War
yeah.
II themed party.
It is World War II themed. And
And
like
you're bringing
I,
them-
Castle.
it's a World War II themed party. And I already have my
Yes, it's a
costume
castle.
ready.
It's a
I
safe.
wish I would have known sooner. I would have been like a knight and a damsel in distress.
No, you'll be perfect because we're going to be the Frankensteins. So the Addams family and the Frankenstein.
It would
will
have
be
been funny if Allie was a knight and I was the damsel in distress.
That would
Just
be
imagine
funny.
me in like Jasmine from Aladdin's outfit.
I like that.
I'm trying
Can you do
to
that,
not.
please? With your hair just like this, just to dress on and your hair like this and your mustache and lipstick.
You know, I just have to like be creepy to my girlfriend all night. That's my character.
Hey, honey. I'm in distress.
Hey,
A dude in,
Toots.
a
I gotta
dude,
get
a
down
dude in
here.
distress.
Oh, Rapunzel.
You look like the
I let my balls down.
yeah,
so
you
you
look
can
like
climb up and get me.
God.
you look like the
damn it.
queen from Shrek. That one, those cross dressers in Shrek. Hey, Toots.
Hey, the ugly sister.
Yeah, the ugly sisters. Yeah,
Bro, I need to rewatch Shrek. What about having Shrek on at the party?
No,
Oh my God. So it's just going to be Halloween, or what's the movie called? Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
how is it? It's like it's the name's in the machine that it does. I don't know,
I'm trying to block out a lot of this episode because it's scaring the shit out of me.
dude. Leatherface.
I want you guys to laugh. I'm trying to not be scarred.
You know what's crazy? We talked about Leatherface, and you showed the most skin today.
Yeah, I did. I'm in costume. What the fuck are you guys doing?
I'm
This is the
looking-
Halloween episode. You're dressed like a guy who's selling fucking insurance.
You look like a guy that's about to go to the gym and not work out.
Yeah.
I just got this shirt and I liked it.
Yeah, you look good.
Yeah, but you I don't want to say you don't look good, and you also look good. You have new pants. I like the way you guys both look good.
Yeah, you look like you're ready to lay
What
up
was
a
what was your
basketball, buddy.
story about? What's your outfit?
I'm dressed as one of the Detroit Pistons basketball fans in 2005 who threw beer at the Indiana Pacers.
You look like you should be pissed at a bar.
I am pissed at a bar.
You are going to be pissed at a bar tonight.
Yes, exactly. You get it. I'm dressed as one of the guys who threw beer at Ron Artest for the 2005 Malice in the Palace.
You're
Remember
so
that?
good at being pissed at a bar. You get paid to be pissed at a bar.
I get paid to be pissed at a bar. I'm a professional.
yeah.
yeah.
I'm professional
You're a
at being pissed off at a bar.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the fight?
Have you
brawl?
seen the Indiana Pacers Pistons brawl?
The what's it called? The
Malice in the Palace.
Yeah.
So if you go back and you watch that, everyone who's like throwing beer, all the Detroit fans trying to throw beer and fight the Pacers players are dressed like this.
Oh, I love that.
They're dressed in straight 2004 white trash attire, and they're throwing beer because there's 40 seconds left in the game. So if anyone who has a full beer is like, I'm not going to finish this before I leave. Why don't I throw it at Ron Artest? It's a beautiful moment in sports history.
It was great. That was when basketball was cool.
And the cool thing about that is that was a Friday night game. Me and my dad and my brother stayed up to watch that game. We watched the whole fight. And the next morning, Saturday morning, I went to a Pistons kids camp.
That's awesome.
And the first thing they said was like, that does not represent the Pistons franchise. We're not about that. We're about good, clean, hardworking basketball. oh no, I was doing a Trump impression. But it's like, yeah, it was a fun camp. I went to that camp every year. They had a Pistons camp at our school.
So you can ball.
Yeah, I won the free throw contest one year, dude. I made the most free throws.
That's wild.
It was like you keep shooting until you miss, and whoever.
How many did you
makes
make?
I don't know, 10 plus. I've made 50 in a row before.
Really?
Yeah, just for fun at the
50
gym.
free throws?
Yeah,
Jesus.
Pretty good.
yeah. I don't just have this shooting sleeve.
I thought you did. I thought you thought it was cool.
This was for baseball. I didn't wear this in basketball. They didn't let. You know what's crazy? In high school basketball in Michigan, they wouldn't let you wear wristbands and like sleeves and
Yeah,
shit like
because
this.
it's like gang attire, dude. You can't do that.
Okay, it's
You in a
gang attire. Uh-huh.
You in a gang?
No, I'm
What do you
playing
think this
basketball.
is? Street ball? This is high school.
Yeah, high school basketball, no
You
fun
think
stuff.
you're Mr. Professor over there?
If you were wearing a
think you're
wristband,
exhibit?
a wristband had to get approved. Like, yo, I have an injury or like a.
Did I ever
it's
tell
so
you I got
stupid.
pulled into the principal's office for my eyebrow scar?
Are you for real?
Yeah, they thought I was gang affiliated. When I was like, when I was like 13.
Oh, because you had this right here. You had like
Yeah,
a cut.
I had 2 cuts that were from a baseball bat accident, and the
I mean, that could be gang related though.
sure, but they put I
Wait, you
pulled
said
me- I think it's the first time I ever laughed in authority's face. It was like my junior high assistant principal. He's like, "We pulled you in because we wanted to ask you some questions about your eyebrow."
Yay, Vato.
And I was like, "Why?" He goes, "Well, the slits like that could be considered, gang affiliated." And I, what? Like, what? This is a scar.
The first time
Do
he
you have
laughed in an authority's face, and he
Yeah.
hasn't stopped since.
And I got a Sharpie and I filled it in for him.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, "Is that better?" They're like, "Yeah, okay." What
This
the
is
fuck?
13-year-old Phil.
Yeah, I was like, "Who do you think's gonna fucking? Who do you think I'm repping right now? I'm an Aeropostale."
Yo,
Yeah.
Aeropostale fool.
Yeah.
Dude, question. Wait,
Those
so you said that it was a
Hollister
baseball?
motherfuckers.
You said it was a baseball bat
Yeah, I
incident?
did something real stupid.
What did you do?
Because I
It was,
also got hit with a baseball bat.
I hit myself with a baseball bat.
How'd you do that?
That's pretty.
Oh, I know how.
You
Can I
should
guess?
ask.
I know how you did it.
How do you think?
I bet you did. You took You took one of those workout balls, big balls, and you tried to hit it, and the bat hit back in your head. No,
Nope.
What
A little
happened?
bit more. There was a wasp nest on a above ground pool,
better.
and
That's way better.
I smacked the wasp nest, and the bat came right back off the above ground pool and got me.
Ooh,
Oh,
that hurts.
damn, dude. Metal bat?
Probably it
Metal
bounced
bat.
back.
Yeah.
Of course.
If it was a wiffle ball bat, we used to take wiffle ball bats to the wasp nest.
Dude, one time I was really pissed and I had a wooden bat at home and I was just mad. So I smacked it on the ground. It didn't bounce back and hit me, but the shake from that hurt so fucking bad. I was like, why did I just do that?
One time I whipped a backyard hose.
Yeah.
That was across the yard. Pulled it. I'm talking like 30 feet away. Whipped it, and I turned to start rapping, and it right in my head.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say hit you in the tooth, man. I thought I was gonna say hit you.
that too.
You had the metal hit you in the tooth. Oh, fudge, fudge, dude.
Square in the middle of my cousin was on the other yard.
You're what?
My cousin was on the in the yard.
Okay.
Where the hose was, and she's oh my god, it looked
We
like
are-
a movie, like a snake, just 30 feet away. Just,
Yeah, dude, we are more relatable than you think. I always a lot of stuff like that.
you ever
happens
think
to
about
me.
all the hot hose water you drank before you let it run? How that's affecting your body now?
I didn't drink the
No.
hot hose water. I drank the cold water.
It's a new bit I'm working on.
I
It's-
felt the water before I drank it. You can do that.
Yeah, but
you can feel it.
when
out
you were a
the-
dumb
Why
kid,
are you
didn't
drinking
maybe
hose
think about
water?
that.
You never drank hose water?
Not enough to be thinking about it in my 30s.
You ever piss outside, Marcus?
Yeah, you
Yes,
ever
I
had-
pissed outside.
You
I
ever
pissed
played
inside.
You ever played outside till the lights come on?
Yeah. We used to
Liar.
go out and play street hockey all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is how
Yeah.
I knew it was time
Yeah.
to come home. You'd be outside, you see the streetlight come on, you hear, and you'd be like,
Well, that's
you're
you're in a
so
Mexican
cool.
neighborhood.
you'd be at a park 4 blocks away. You go, it's time to go home.
Oh my god, that's a good whistle, dude.
That was a really good whistle.
I
That was a
inherited
really good
How
whistle.
did you do that?
That's a
I
dad
was
whistle,
born to
bro.
be a father.
That was a dad
You were
whistle.
born to be. You gonna have kids?
No, I'm going to deny my purpose. I've done it this far. Why start at 30?
Dude, I sit
that's
there-
a good time
Dude,
to
we
have
sit
a
there-
family. What?
Well, we sit there and I think about kids, and it's just like, we can barely afford to live for 2 of us.
I don't think my girl
Is that a
doesn't-
no for you, dog?
It's not like a no, but it's like the world is. They're like, you guys should have more kids. It's like, how do you want us to live?
They
man?
are pushing that. Have you guys noticed that?
Also-
now they're they used to be like you shouldn't have kids.
Since
No, we have too many people. And now
School
they're like, we need
shooting
kids.
since we were kids.
Yeah.
to now,
That
you want
too.
me to put my kid in a school where
Is that why you wouldn't have a kid?
That's another
that is a
reason.
huge deterrent for me right now.
really
Yeah.
the school shooting part.
It's pretty rampant, bro.
No, but you could private school or you can like in
That's
a,
more
in a
expensive.
School shootings happen
It's
at
just
private schools too.
But yeah,
homeschool.
the thing is, it's just like nothing's
No,
safe.
but then your kid's homeschooled. Now I have to be its best friend for the rest of its fucking life.
No, put him in sports.
well, you are supposed to be his best friend. You're a dad.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean, like homeschool. What have you,
I know what
have
you
you ever
mean.
seen a homeschool prom?
Yeah,
the
it's-
saddest shit you've ever seen in your
Yeah,
life.
you're
What do they
dancing.
need to go to prom for, dude? Teach him a trade. Get that kid educated for the
Oh,
war,
then you end
man.
up with an Ed Gein for a
You know,
son.
no, not an Ed Gein. You're not raising Ed Gein.
I'm from Texas. My kid's like, oh yeah, dad. You know, I got made a nipple belt.
Well, that's because
again.
he's hanging out with Uncle Markus all the time.
Uncle Markus asked me to make another nipple.
No.
belt.
This is me with your kid. I'm like, this is 2004. This is the Pistons Pacers. This is the Malice in the Palace.
It's a 30 for
Okay.
30.
Yeah, I'm just showing him 30 for 30. Yeah, Uncle Markus, he taught me German and about sports.
My kid knocking on your door. Dad's drunk again. Can I come in and watch 30 for 30? Yeah.
Honestly, have a fucking kid. I need a
I'm not
I
having
need
a
a
kid.
nephew, another nephew.
I'm so far
I need
off
a
from
more
having it.
close
I'm gonna
to
be like
me
an
now.
Al
Unfortunately-
Pacino dad at this rate.
Dude, and yet also my family's all in Michigan, man. It's like
Give you a reason to visit, and vice versa. They can come visit the kid.
then it's travel.
Once you
There's
have
plenty of-
that kid, you can't do this anymore.
Oh, you can't podcast with a kid?
I mean,
Not on the episode, but like you can't have a kid and also have a podcast.
It's a fourth person we'd have, or a fifth person we'd have to schedule with. That's the
Wait,
responsibility
5
of being
people
a
now?
parent.
Oh yeah, 5 people. Yeah.
that kid comes first, even in our eyes. One of your kids.
You could
put
bring
that kid
him out.
first.
Dude, honestly, a kid could be sitting
I would
out
bring a
there
kid.
with
I would bring my
JJ,
baby.
just sitting in the podcast.
Just getting mind numb on an iPad.
No,
no,
just
not mine. No,
sleeping.
yeah, he's sleeping.
What,
nap
you get
time.
Benadryl at
nap
10
time.
a.m.?
Yeah.
No, a little
No,
whiskey.
yeah, I was
little
gonna say,
whiskey.
dude.
Hey, a little whiskey with dad.
Whiskey
in the morning.
Triscuit.
I got whiskey and
Jesus
coffee. Get a little
Christ.
dab of whiskey and then sleeping.
Now it's turning into Ed Gein.
Yeah,
This is now turning into
Justin's
Ed Gein.
4-year-old's out there zinning right now.
Oh my god,
Dude,
we
'cause
don't
he's
approve
cool
that, by the way.
Because
We
he's
come
cool
out there,
as
he's
shit.
just like, "What's up, Dad?"
yeah, yeah, dude, the
And he has
coolest
it.
kid.
You don't
Guess
even have
what?
to spit with these things.
He's also wearing an arm sleeve.
and he also has a tattoo.
yeah,
So cool.
It's a
And he-
henna.
No,
It's legal.
No, it's gonna be real, dude. He's doing Zen. He's getting a real tattoo.
not till he's 18.
And he's
Come on.
driving a car. And he has a
If
motorcycle.
we're raising this kid as a podcast,
It would be funny. It just,
like we're not getting him a tattoo before he's 18.
4 men and a.
he's a Cowboys fan, obviously.
No, he's not a Cowboys fan.
It is funny to get
He's
like,
gonna be no.
in place of a I love like a mom tattoo, you know, like a mom heart.
It's just
you
wet.
you just get a pic like Ed Gein's face.
No,
I love my mom. It's just Ed Gein.
because then it's still skin related. Ed Gein would love that.
No, but it's like, yeah, well, yeah, he did all that, but also he just really loved his mom, and that's something
Yeah,
that
it's like
speaks to me.
it's a metaphor for loving your mom. I love my mom.
And Ed Gein
I
loves
love my
skin.
mom even after she's dead, bro. Like
Yeah.
I loved her forever.
Yeah. So I got Ed Gein face on my arm.
So you're not gonna have kids.
Not for the foreseeable future.
What about you? You don't like
Oh
talking
no,
about that.
I'm flat no. But I was trying to see what you guys are up to.
Y'all
I
fucking?
know.
Marcus, y'all fucking?
Not to get.
Yeah, dude, are you asking about that? Ew.
How are we
I
doing
know
on
you
time,
can't
JJ?
have kids together like that.
JJ's got to pee. We can wrap. Also, shout out JJ Mustard, dude.
Shout out JJ. He's got to pee.
Fucking powerful producer.
What did we miss?
So
we got everything,
We
right?
got everything. We can just shout out our sponsors again. Back of the Room Tees. Get all your wet merch. TEJASTONIC.com. Use code WETPOD for 15% off. Austin Podcast Studio.
check
Studio
them out.
Podcast. Austin Podcast Studio is the place to be.
Podcast Studio Austin.
If you're looking
Podcast
for a
Studio
place
Austin.
in Austin, use code WET. Get half off your first
Yes.
session here.
Also, and then come to Sunset. Come to Sunset and see our shows. Every Wednesday we're there. Staff show. Please show up. It's always a party. $5 Wells, $5 Lone Star Tall Boys. We try to make it fun. Party there. Come to that. It's Sunset. I host Tuesdays, Fridays, Blast, Saturday. So
Sick. Well, yeah. Thanks
Happy
for watching.
Halloween.
It was fun. I had a good time.
thank you for doing that. I
We'll
appreciate
do
the
more
story.
stuff like this too in the future. So
yeah.
Subscribe, comment,
Like,
share.
if you have anything you want one of us to write coverage on like that, put it
Yeah,
in the
if
comments.
you
Yes.
if you liked that,
It sounds
say
like Marcus
something.
can do an episode on Malice in the Palace. That'd be fun to learn about in depth.
Whoa.
So there we go. We're gonna get it going.
I would do an episode on the violent history of the Detroit Pistons.
Fucking
That
awesome.
ain't just it.
Love it.
I like that.
And
That is
Justin
good.
can
Can I have an Adderall?
I'll talk about bowling.
I'm gonna need an Adderall to write all that.
bowling. Yeah.
Give you a history on
What
both.
brought that man to say, "Who do you think you are? I am"?
I think it was drugs.
Strike.
Have a good week. Thank you for watching.